Hey guys, so the Sparking Zero new character trailer is dropping in just a few seconds. It's about to hit 12 a.m. my time, which is when this is supposed to drop. Now, they did obviously follow the pattern for V-Jump last month, so I imagine it's probably going to be similar this month where they show off, I think it was like Kefla, Caulifla, and Kale from the Tournament of Power as part of the theme of this month's V-Jump issue. So Kefla, I imagine, will be shown here. There's a possibility we could see like maybe UI sign Goku. That would be like the first. I would honestly say that would be like the first like super mega big ticket hype character they could probably show us in any of these trailers so far. We have not seen Vegito yet. We have not seen Gogeta yet. But potentially UI sign Goku here. We know there's going to be Tournament of Power, so if they showed us Bergamo, and make that a little lower, I apologize. They showed us Bergamo in the very first trailer for the specific purpose of letting us know that we were going to have basically every character in this game. So we saw Bergamo. We already saw Topo as well. So I imagine with Kefla being shown here, they're kind of like setting us up to have UI Goku make an appearance. We also did have the leak on, I think it was the Steam store, where they have the they like had the UI Goku app icon or whatever it was, the UI Goku icon displayed for the game, and they like really quickly changed it back to what the original icon was. So we know UI Goku's coming. It's just a matter of time when he's going to be shown off here. So we'll see. I believe this is also a bit of a longer trailer. I think it's like 3 minutes. So there probably is going to be a bit of extra stuff in here other than what was shown in V-Jump probably. So let me make the volume a little louder and we can see what we have in store here. So Sparking Zero character trailer. Let's see what we got. Hopefully not a wish list now at the end. Hopefully they give us an actual release date. It was leaked to be October, but we'll see if they actually show that to us or not today. All right, so here's the roster. There's Topo. There he is.
Oh yeah, but I'm plenty strong already. You better not cry.
Okay, yeah, the World Tournament.
I'm ready. So
There's Caulifla. Trunks versus Caulifla. Goten versus Kale.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Ready for this? Here you go.
Okay.
Get serious.
I remember always playing in the World Tournament arena because I like the ring out mechanic. I don't know why.
Shut your mouth. Let's see who the strongest one really is.
In the older games, of course. All right, so Super Saiyan, Kale, and Caulifla. Then we got Super Saiyan, Goten, and Trunks, probably. There he is. Oh, it's a duo attack there. Nice. All right. Oh, there's Berserk Kale. All right, you guys got to fuse now. Go ahead, fuse.
Come on, Goten. Okay. Fuse.
Here we go. Gotenks time.
Shun.
Fuse Warriors. Okay.
Gotenks is here to take you down. I can do it.
All right, Kefla time.
I'll show you what I'm made of.
Kefla, nice.
It is the one and only Goten. Here we go. Take this.
All right, let's see if he goes Super Saiyan 3 or not.
Ta-da!
There he is.
Super Luna.
All right, we got the Boo Boo volleyball attack in there. Extreme versus Extreme. Gogeta! Oh, Gogeta versus Vegito. Okay, here we go. They chose Dragon Ball. Is this going to be Blue Gogeta versus Blue Vegito? Because they chose the super versions here. Merge Zamasu? Okay, this is obviously a fusion-themed trailer here. Super Saiyan, okay. Oh, he's got that attack. Yeah. Stardust Fall. Okay, okay. Oh, there's the transformation into the corrupted Zamasu version. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, Vegito Blue. There we go. Oh, that looks so good. All right, come on. Meteor Explosion.
A confrontation between two fused Super Saiyan Blue warriors. Now this
That looks so good, dude.
fight will decide which one of us is the strongest.
Wow.
This is the end for you.
Oh, they have the transition there. The Goku and Vegeta like flashing in. Yeah, that was okay. Summer Games Fest 2024. Okay, so they actually confirmed we are going to get updates during Summer Games Fest 2024. Okay. Wish list now, still no release date. But that is a good sign. That is a good sign. Okay, so that was the character trailer. That was easily the most hyped character trailer we've gotten. They revealed Gogeta, Vegito, and blue versions of both of them. Gotenks, Kefla, and Fusion Zamasu. So this is basically a fusion-themed trailer here. They went with the super versions of Vegito and Gogeta. They did not show us the Z versions. We didn't get Super Vegito and we didn't get Super Gogeta from Fusion Reborn and the Buu Saga. But obviously they're going to be in the game. It's like inevitable. But honestly, like, besides the characters, this is the biggest thing they showed here. Next time on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Summer Games Fest 2024, I imagine this is where they're going to reveal the release date. Now, again, I will quickly mention, I mentioned this in the intro, but I will quickly mention again, it was leaked. I'm not sure how reputable the leak is. I'm not sure if this is true or not, so take this with a grain of salt. And I'm sure you guys, if you've been following news for this game, you probably have heard this at this point, but there was a release date of October this year that was leaked for Sparking Zero. And to me, that makes a lot of sense. I think if you actually take a look at the video I made talking about the release date and the roster size, I talk about both in that video. I mentioned that like almost all of the other Budokai Tenkaichi installments all released right around that same time, October/November, which makes sense. That's the biggest season for games to release. It's Black Friday stuff, sort of like, you know, following into holiday season. So I think that does fall in line with what we were expecting when the game was first announced. We were like, okay, we don't know what year it's going to release in yet, but at least it does make sense that the game would come out in a similar time frame as to when the other installments in the series released. So October of this year makes a lot of sense. I think just based off of the gameplay itself, it does look very polished to me. I mean, again, I make the same comment every single time we go through one of these trailers. We could even just go through some of these. I might just have this playing in the background while we talk about this. We'll have the gameplay playing with no audio. But you can look at the gameplay and all the sequences and the super attacks and the animations and how everything flows. And to me, this looks like a finished product. Again, there are probably 1 or 2 frames or, you know, less than 5 frames throughout this entire video. You can probably pause at like some random times and like you can nitpick very small things about characters where it's like, oh, Gotenks' pinky looks a little off in this shot, or like, I don't know. Let's see if we can like pause at some random time. Like, I don't think Gogeta, there's nothing wrong with Gogeta here, right? So most of the time when you're pausing the game like this, like you're not going to be able to find things that are wrong with Vegito. Like, what are you looking for here? What is possibly wrong with like some of these frames? Like, oh, his hair isn't moving in the right direction, or like, oh, his glove is too big. Like, there are certain things you can nitpick about the game when you pause it at certain frames, but this is a very fast-paced game. Like, look how fast this is. Look how fast the characters are moving. The animations are very polished for what they look like. So this attack, I actually don't even know what to call this. This is technically, it's not a Big Bang Kamehameha. I think Legends calls this Big Bang Kamehameha, but this is like almost the very first attack that Vegito uses against Buhan in base form. I don't think this technically has a name, but this is technically the Big Bang Kamehameha. I don't know, but whatever. This, like, there's like all the different sequences of like just, you know, rush attacks, the assault attacks that like this Fusion Zamasu. I'm wondering if like the corrupted version of Fusion Zamasu is a different character. Actually, I think it should probably show us in the end here. Yeah, it looks like it is actually. They do classify the corrupted version of Fusion Zamasu to be a separate character than the normal version. I do like that. I like the ability to have them be separate. That's probably pretty good. But again, the game looks very, very polished and done, at least from what I'm looking at. I'm sure a lot of people in the comments or you watching this video will be able to point out like 1 or 2 instances of certain characters' models looking a bit off. Maybe certain animations are not as fluid as we'd want them to look. But for the most part, the game to me seems ready to ship within the next half year. So it would not surprise me if October is the actual release date. I'm actually going to check one thing real quick. Okay, so I just wanted to confirm exactly when Summer Games Fest was happening. And I did confirm that it is coming out. I think Summer Games Fest lasts from like June 6th to June 10th or something. So it is only a week away from now. I'm not exactly sure on the exact date that Summer Games Fest is going to be showing stuff for Sparking Zero. I imagine they'll probably just either post on social media the exact date that Summer Games Fest is going to show, whatever they're going to show about Sparking Zero. The official Dragon Ball social media stuff will probably post that. But whatever it is, we will be reacting on this channel to whatever they're going to show. Again, I imagine it'll probably be the release date. If it really is coming out in like 4 months, then they gotta tell us the release date at this point. Like, if they don't tell us the release date by the end of June, I would probably start to doubt that those leaks are accurate. Because if you're 4 months out from your supposed release date and you've not actually publicized the release date yet, that's a little suspect to me. I don't know if I'm going to buy it at that point, but we'll see. This trailer was very, very exciting. I really liked all the different animations for Vegito and Gogeta. We gotta just like have this play in the background while we're talking here. There's the Stardust Fall. We have the, like, what is it called? Like the Savage Strike from Blue Vegito that he does against Zamasu right before he defuses. This looks so good. This Corrupted Zamasu combination right here. All right, so here's the transformation into Vegito Blue. Looks really good. Yeah, here's the Savage Strike. So he's gonna do the Spirit Sword uppercut attack into the Savage Strike. I think that's what they call a Savage Strike. And then of course we have Blue Gogeta doing like his classic pose. I imagine that, let me see if I could, this is probably the start of his Stardust Explosion attack, I imagine, which is probably going to be one of his ultimates, right? I mean, that's like the most iconic thing Gogeta does. One of the most iconic things that Gogeta does in this fight against Broly. So anyway, I think this looks really, really good. Everything they showed here is incredible. They actually did show us like all the fusions, which is interesting. We didn't expect that coming into this, but we will see what they show off at Summer Games Fest, which should be in just about a week from now. We'll be reporting on that. We'll be making content on everything that they show. Let me know what you guys think about Sparking Zero, as well as your thoughts on this trailer. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.